Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video for those who are just starting to learn Russian, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay, so this is the first lesson which we're going to cover today. Learn how to read in Russian, and in today's lesson we're going to talk about the letters and the sounds in Russian language. Alright, so here you can see the alphabet of the Russian language, right? So differently from the Latin alphabet, which you have in most of the European languages, we have 33 letters. 10 of them are vowels, 2 of them they don't have sound, and others are consonants actually. So let me start with this. I'm gonna go from one letter to another. Each of those letters, they have numbers, and you can see the capital letter, the small letter, and the pronunciation written in transcribed alphabet. Okay, let's get going. So the first one, A, A, B, B, V, V, G, G, D, D, Е, Е, Ё, Ё, Ж, Ж, З, З, I. This one actually has different pronunciations. I mean, normally the normal sound is Y, Y. That's a consonant sound. But sometimes in some alphabets you can find I kratka, which I don't like, which means I short. But normally, like, so that you don't get confused, pronounce it like Y. Next one, Ka, Ka, L, L, M, M, N, N, O, O, P, P, R, R, S, S, T, T, U, U, F, F, H, H, C, C, Ч, Ч. Sometimes you might hear cha, cha, but normally it's Ч, Ч. Ша, Ша, Ща, Ща. This one doesn't have any sound, it's just a hard sign which we use in grammatical terms for grammatical needs. Y, Y. You don't have a capital letter because there are no words in Russian that would start with this letter, okay? The next one also doesn't have a sound, it's a soft sign which we also use for some grammatical things. E, U, U, Ya, Ya. Okay, now I'm gonna repeat again all the alphabet, so you can just follow me from the first letter till the 33rd. Alright. A, Б, В, Г, Д, Е, Ё, Ж, З, И, Й, К, Л, М, Н, О, П, Р, С, Т, У, Ф, Х, Ц, Ч, Ш, Щ, твердый знак, И, мягкий знак, Ю, Я. Alright, so this is the alphabet. The sounds which we've just learned, how to pronounce actually all the letters of the alphabet, most of them, they work only when we talk about the alphabet like separately. When you have those letters in a word, they will be in different relations to each other. They will be pronounced differently, of course, and that's what we're going to learn in the next steps when we will learn the collocations and how the letters work with each other. Okay, so let's revise. Here you have an exercise where I put different letters of the alphabet and I group them somehow according to some rule. So the rule is how you pronounce them. On the left column, you have those letters in lines A, B, V, G, D, E, J, Z, E. Then in the middle, we will do it together. There will be arrows showing the correct answers. On the right column, you have the conditions. So the first one, I've put here the word слышится. Слышится in Russian means you can hear. So while pronouncing one line, one row of the letters, you can hear the sound e. Number 2, the sound u. Number 3, the sound a. Number 4, the sound e. Number 5, the sound o. Number 6, the sound y. Number 7, the sound y. And number 8, no sound. Нет звука. Okay, I'm going to pronounce the first line for you and you can decide what you can hear. So listen to me carefully. A, Ya, Ka, Ha, Sha, Sha. So what's the common sound we can hear while pronouncing all of those letters? I'm going to repeat the sounds for you again. E, U, A, I, O, Y, or no sound. So of course it's the sound A because you can hear A, Ya, Ka, Ha, Sha, Sha. All of them, they have this A at the end. Okay, the second line. E, Ye, B, V, G, D, J, Z, P, T, Ch, C. Okay, the answer is we can hear the sound E everywhere, right? Okay, third line. L, M, N, R, S, F. What do we hear? Again, we hear the sound E, but now the sound is in the beginning of the letter, not in the end. Okay, in the next line we have only one letter, which is the sound E. So of course it's number 4, we can hear the sound E. The next line, O, Yo. Of course it's the sound O. Next one, U, You. We can hear the sound U. The next one, Y. It's a very specific one. I mean, very Russian one. The next one is y, y, y. And the last line, as you already know, it doesn't have any sound. So this is just some, simple exercise to help you systemize the letters of the alphabet. Okay, so let's try to practice the letters. Let's try to practice the letters. You can see I put some transcription for you, so you can more or less get used to the sounds of Russian. So what we have to do, we will read. Okay, we will read just after me. So listen and repeat. I'm gonna read the first time very quickly. The second time I'm gonna reread it and I'm gonna stop after each letter. Okay, line number 1. E, B, V, G, D, Ž, Z, P, T, Č, C, Y. As you can see, all of those letters, they consist of the sound E, right? All right, let's do it again. E, B, V, G, D, Ž, Z, P, T, Č, C, Y. Alright, line number 2. L, M, N, R, S, F, M, S, F, L, N, R. Repeat after me. So now we have the sound E in the beginning of the letter. L, M, N, R, S, F, M, S, F, L, N, R. Okay, number 3. All the letters consist of the sound A. A, Ka, Ха, Ша, Ща, Я, Ка, Ща, А, Ха, Ша, Я. Again. A, Ka, Ха, Ша, Ща, Я, Ka, Ща, А, Ха, Ша, Я. Okay, the line number 4, just the difference between two similar vowels, E and U. Okay, so when pronouncing this E, it's a little bit deeper in your throat than E. E, it's like normal sound which most of the languages have. Alright, E, you will have to use it a little bit deeper. So let's do that. E, U. E, a little smile. U. Okay? E, smile. U. E, U. E, U. I mean, that looks pretty funny, but of course when you have it in the word, you don't pronounce it like very very strong, right, very expressively. Of course it's going to be much shorter and less noticeable when you pronounce the whole word. Okay, number 5, the difference between two vowel sounds O and yo. So when we pronounce O, we don't have this y sound in the beginning. When we have yo, this letter with double dots on top, you will have this y in the beginning. So O, yo, O, yo, O, yo, O, yo, O, yo. Hope it's clear. Number 6, the same system. So the difference will be between letters U, U. When we pronounce U, we have this Y sound. U, 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 U. And last letter is just Y, 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 Y. Again, sorry, you will see that in the word, so it will be pronounced together with other sounds, so it won't be so expressive, it won't be so noticeable. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to so as you can see, before we were talking about letters, right? So the letters, it's those which you have in the alphabet and those which you write. But when you read those letters, you pronounce sounds. And in Russian, normally, the sound is shorter and sometimes even pronounced differently from the letter which you write. So the sounds which we used for letters, they were different, which we are going to use for separate, let's say, no, I'm sorry. Those sounds which we used to pronounce the letters, they look kind of the same, but it's a different thing. So if you have a look at this bubble which we have here, you can see it's written bukva B. So the letter, if we're talking about this as a letter, it's B. And here we have the sound that represents the pronunciation of this letter. But if I separate those two sounds that mean the letter B, I will have two sounds. The first sound B, and the second sound it's E. So basically, here we're gonna talk about letters which usually represent only one sound when they are together, when they are in a word. For example, the letter B will be always pronounced as B in a word, okay? When we're talking about alphabet, it's B, but in a word, it's always B. So, here are the letters, and here are the sounds which they will be, the way we will pronounce those letters in a word. So, B, 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 P, B, P, B, P, B, P. So try to do that. This exercise is on contrast between similar sounds in Russian. Like B, it's a little bit more expressive. P, it's a little bit deafer, I'd say. Okay. Again, B, P, B, P. The second line, G, K, G, K. Let's try again. G, K, G, K, G, K, G, K. The third line, V, F, V, F, V, F, V, F, V, F, V, F. Remember, I'm talking about the sounds those letters make when they are in a word, surrounded by other letters, right? Fourth line, D, T, D, T, D, T, D, T, D, T. Fifth line, Z, S, Z, S, Z, S, Z, S, Z, S. Okay, the contrast between voiced and voiceless consonants. And the sixth line, here we have 5 vowels, which in Russian language normally are pronounced by using just one sound. So you have A, next E, next one or, next, oo, next, and let's repeat, a, o, e. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the lesson and learned something new today. Let me know please if you liked the video. Feel free to leave any comments. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, and I hope to see you soon. Пока-пока!